Why should we have Bollywood, Tollywood, Collywood, Mollywood? Meeting with Shashi Kapoor was absolutely unimaginable and very exciting. And then you hear all the good singers and you feel like going and hitting them. Says, why the hell do you sing so well? And why can't I sing like that? So I asked Jeannie to make me the best singer in the world. Hi, this is Shekhar Suman.
Hi, मैं हूँ अध्ययन सुमन
And you're watching us on Bollywood Hungama.
Rapid fire with Shekhar Suman Saab. Sir, if you were a member of a music band, what would you name the band?
Band on the Run. I'll probably call it my own band, which is called the Rubber Band.
Acha, okay, all right.
The Rubber Band.
How you feel when people say that you look like a younger brother of Adyan Suman?
People have a right to bullshit, so it's okay. I think they're just trying to be funny. It's a left-handed compliment, but theek hai.
If you had to describe your life in 20 words or less, what would you say?
Exciting, very, very exciting, interesting, and ever-growing.
What is that one experience in life without which you wouldn't be the artist that you are today?
I think a chance meeting with Shashi Kapoor. I came to Bombay, I met him, and within 15 days I had got Utsav and I was shooting with Rekha in the lead. I think that was something which is absolutely, first of all, it's indescribable in terms of my emotional experience, and something that I had never expected, that I had heard reams and loads of stories about coming to Bombay and I was wanting to struggle like other people, so that I could probably, when I become a star, I could tell these big stories of how I used to sleep on that bench or how I was in this guest house, but that didn't happen. And I still regret that. But yes, meeting with Shashi Kapoor was absolutely unimaginable and very exciting.
One film of yours that you think was a turning point of your career?
Right, my first film, Utsav.
If you could be from any other decade or era, what would that be?
Mughal.
Mughal era? Why?
Mughal era.
Why?
Around the 15th century, 16th century, when Akbar was there, I think he brought about huge changes politically, economically, socially, and also during the time of Aurangzeb, to see whether probably he was as controversial as few of our politicians, and whether he was really an intolerant king, and the kind of that he hated music, he hated anything that was good. He was a wicked king. So I would just hang around and watch him how wicked he could get. He's a character that has always fascinated me. The good characters are always there,
yeah,
but I would love to see how the bad ones operated. Because we have a couple of those bad characters in our present times, without naming them.
What is the favorite sitcom show, sir?
Favorite sitcom for me would be Dekh Bhai Dekh, which I worked in. But there is one sitcom that I really enjoyed growing up was Here's Lucy, Lucille Ball. That was really amazing and very funny.
If you could change one thing about Bollywood, what would that be?
Bollywood.
The word Bollywood?
Yes. I hate it, and I think it's so politically incorrect. Why should we have Bollywood, Tollywood, Collywood, Mollywood? Why? Why do you need so much of wood when most of the actors are wooden? I think that we are a very original industry with some of the greatest actors in the world, like Mr. Bachchan, Mr. Dilip Kumar, Nasir Saab, Om Puri, and the likes. And in today's generation also, a whole lot of actors whom you see in the web series and television series, they're great actors. I wonder why there should be any identity crisis. Why should we lean on Hollywood so much and be known as Bollywood? I think it's infra-dig. I think it's pathetic. And people should always refer to it as the Indian film industry or the Hindi film industry.
Which one do you like the most doing, sir? Television or movies?
Definitely movies.
Right.
Because in any case, even if you do movies, you end up on television on a Sunday evening. So you do both at the same time.
If a genie offered you 3 wishes, what would you wish for?
Definitely to be born in the same family, over and over again, to have the same parents, Adyan, my wife, my friends. I think I would just ask Genie to kind of repeat my life like that, and that I'm born amongst the same people I have loved. That I get probably better opportunities as an actor, and that the third wish would be that I be the best singer in the world. Because when you start singing and then you know that you have the potential, but you're not getting there. It's the most frustrating thing that could happen. You have the sur in your head, it's not coming out. When you sing, you can go a little this way or that way, and you are doing your riyaz for so many years. And then you hear all the good singers and you feel like going and hitting them. Says, why the hell do you sing so well? And why can't I sing like that? So I asked Genie to make me the best singer in the world.
Which web series are you watching right now, sir?
Bad of Blood.
And what do you think of it?
I haven't started thinking of it. But it's interestingly shot, but the story is a little confusing. I wonder what was the agenda which took all these people to Balochistan or wherever they are and who they are fighting. And I think it's a little pretentious, and I think it's a little unbelievable of just imagining two people who can take on the whole army. And I think web series probably I expected it to be more realistic or closer to life and something more believable. That it is lacking, but still, having said that, I think it's very interestingly mounted. It's on a big canvas and shot very well.
The Family Man, sir?
Yes. And then I realized that the Amazon membership had expired, so I could only see 2 episodes, but it was very interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. I just wish that there were lesser abuses in all these web series, you know. For the sake of just being different or being edgy or being sensational, you don't necessarily have to use expletives or you have to abuse. I mean, when it's necessary, I can imagine. Well, why do we have to ape the West so blindly? That, you know, you think that it's very cool to abuse. So it's a great dichotomy that even you're watching a serial like The Family Man, and there are all kinds of unfamily abuses which you cannot sit with your family and watch.
Yeah, that's right.
But otherwise, great characters and great performances.
No, I think you should watch the entire series. The
Hanji.
Family Man, yeah,
Yes.
It's a must watch. So if you have to choose between the two, Movers and Shakers or the Great Indian Laughter Challenge?
Moves and Shakers any day.
Utsav or Ranbhoomi?
Utsav. Where did you get Ranbhoomi from? Ranbhoomi? Ranbhoomi is a forgotten film. Yeah.
Who are the top 3 actors right now according to you?
Dilip Kumar, Dilip Kumar, Dilip Kumar.
Aha. Who has the fittest body right now in Bollywood?
Right now, you know, people are changing every day, so it's very difficult to say. I mean, you know, you see in Hrithik's video, he has got a paunch when he was doing like Super 30, and now suddenly he's all like chiseled out in War. But Tiger, I think he has the best body right now.
Tiger Shroff?
Tiger Shroff. I win the hands down. There's no two ways about that.
You got 2 speakers.
Shekhar Suman,
Thank you.
I wish he had used the Bluetooth and got all the answers from me. Hi, this is Shekhar Suman.
Hi, मैं हूँ अध्ययन सुमन
And you're watching us on Bollywood Hungama.